After helicopter parents ruined playtime, 2 Quebec schools are fighting back so kids can be kids. But their designated rough play zones come with their own problems. Kids can choose to go to the zones, and they can chase, tackle, wrestle, all that sort of thing. The stuff we used to do before everyone got all worried about safety. There are some rules: no biting, no punching, no kicking, obviously. There are well-documented benefits of rough play. It helps children learn self-control, read social cues such as facial expressions, and it can even teach consent because kids learn to say no and what their limits are. So in that sense, this is a wise policy. But here's where I get hung up. To my memory, elementary school was a nightmare of bullying and peer pressure, and presumably I'm not the only person who remembers it that way. There's some logic to a rough play zone because kids can attend if they feel like getting bumped around and go somewhere else if they don't. Except, what do you do if you're not really feeling it today, but all your friends want to go play in that zone? It's a bit like those times when everyone was going to play football at recess or in gym class, and the loudmouths convinced the teacher and everyone else that they should get to tackle instead of playing two-hand touch. And that was just no fun for the rest of us. So when peer pressure kicks in, I can see this being a recipe for misery. I know it would have been for me. Mariana Brissoni, a University of British Columbia professor who studies risk, said she's not sure that peer pressure would come into effect, but it might. After all, it's a deliberate choice to attend, meaning there could be some, quote, baggage, she said. Play should be spontaneous, so it's weird to set a destination and rules and have strict supervision. What would be better is a relaxation of the recess rules to allow for more organic play. Instead of a designated area for roughhousing, you'd get to have fun wherever. After all, no kid plays the same in a designated space, clearly under the watchful eye of authorities, Brissoni said. And there would be far less risk of someone being conscripted into roughhousing who didn't want to be a part of it. So there's value to this plan, absolutely. It's just that it's a halfway effort towards something important that could actually encourage bullying. So, want to play rough? Great. But let's let kids do it wherever and whenever and avoid the pressures and the temptations of a special area where they get to horse around.